depending on how far away, is reactable. So
I'm sorry, but Ganondorf's just a bad character. I'm sorry.
I think I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna hold that. To
no, he's definitely the worst character.
Okay.
He's the worst character in the game, in my opinion.
For the record,
he might not have the most losing matchups, but the losing matchups he does have are like absolute garbage. They're like they're 70-30.
He has the least winning matchups.
Who does Puff beat?
Puff has doable matchups with weird characters.
Yes, but Puff has less losing matchups than Ganondorf.
That's not true at
in
all.
my opinion. But at least your matchups aren't 70-30 like Ganondorf's are.
All right, whatever.
But there is also the Ganondorf factor.
I would like to say that a long time ago, people were posting about who they think is the worst character in the game.
I remember.
I was the only one that said Ganondorf.
I remember that, and I said it's probably not Ganondorf. It's not Puff. Yeah, you're good. It's probably like Samus or Palutena. I was very uninformed, and I knew nothing about this game. But Ganon. Equinox, you were right the whole time. It was always Ganondorf.
Always Ganon. Ganon always the worst. We're going to see a really weird matchup, Diddy Kong versus Greninja. Some people describe Greninja as like a poor-man Sheik.
I don't see the difference. I mean, I don't know why that's a comparison that people make. Does Greninja do short hop fair? Does
Greninja doesn't do short hop fair, he does short hop nair. And he doesn't do needles, he does water shuriken.
But that's not similar to Sheik at all. That's just because they're ninjas and they're fast doesn't make them similar characters. They are in no way, shape, or form similar.
How they play is similar. Like the buttons they push are different, but how they play.
The only thing they have in common is empty hopping. That's pretty much it.
Have you seen Sheik's crouch? She goes into a Greninja pose. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, well, Samus and Greninja have the same up air animation, so they're clones.
No, Samus isn't angled.
All right, well, Samus and Sheik have the same up air.
Sheik's also angled. Or,
yeah.
No, wait.
They're both there. They're both angled.
You're right.
Captain Falcon has a gun, so he's a Fox clone.
Obviously, they're no, but he doesn't use it.
But he still has one, so he's a clone. They're both from space.
Anyway, where I was going with it was that people have been recently saying that Sheik and Diddy is like even. I've heard people say either side wins. But if it's a poor man's Greninja, I was worried about how Greninja would do in the matchup.
Again, the only thing I see similar between Sheik and Greninja is just the fact that they empty hop.
Everybody empty hops.
Yes, but they do it a lot.
All right. Well, whatever. What I'm saying is...
Oh, he catches the jump there, and we're at a relatively even. JJ does have a little bit of a lead, but it's not massive. Never mind, he did the Diddy Kong thing, and it's a lot bigger.
Never say a lead isn't massive against Diddy Kong. It will become massive quickly.
He doesn't have a jump, but he knocked him far away enough to where Monkey Flip was safe.
I hate Diddy Kong so much.
Diddy Kong's what?
I hate Diddy Kong so much.
I play Fox. I don't care. One of Diddy Kong's few losing matchups, so.
Another thing I was going to say was that while Sheik has the neutral against Diddy Kong, I don't think Greninja has the neutral against Diddy Kong, which is probably like where Diddy Kong would get an advantage in the matchup from. It's because Greninja isn't doesn't have safe approaches, and Diddy is just perfect at stuffing approaches, especially aerial approaches, which is what Greninja does. So I see him struggling to get past the banana, and I see him struggling to start a combo without Diddy Kong making a mistake first.
Actually, if you think about it, Greninja's a poor man's Diddy, because they both have down tilt up smash.
Is that true?
They both have down tilt up smash.
No.
Greninja is confirmed poor man's Diddy.
Okay, he's both.
If any, I've always thought of him as a poor man's Fox.
What?
He's fast, and he's based aerials.
Okay, stop. Everybody does
He's
that.
basically the exact same mobility as Fox.
I mean, he actually has aero mobility.
All right, we're on Duck Hunt. I do think this might be the best counter pick for Greninja. I don't know what Greninja likes, but characters with mobility do love this stage. And Greninja has some of the best mobility in the game.
That's true. He's going to try and use his mobility more in this matchup on this stage.
You see, the reason I think Fox beats Diddy Kong is just because Fox is fast enough to grab Banana. Greninja is basically the same.
Greninja also fast.
Greninja's almost as fast. almost as fast falling. So I would imagine
Yo.
Greninja wants to play this matchup like Fox, grab banana as soon as you can. But everything else Greninja has is just weaker.
I mean, his forward air isn't weaker than Fox's forward air.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But he can't give you a 0 with it.
He can get, oh, the BNFs.
Did he
Throwback
do
to
the
3DS
Greninja?
days, it was the BNFs.
He did the Greninja, didn't he?
The Greninja, where you do side B instead of up B.
Yeah.
I think there's something weird with that because
Greninja does it more commonly, so
Yeah.
there has to be something weird
there
about
has
it.
to be something strange.
Like, Greninja does it the most, and then, like, Sheik might be second. But why does Greninja do it more is the question.
I honestly think there's a mechanic about him that makes it more likely to happen for him.
All right, Greninjaneers, if you're watching, I just said Greninjaneers, by the way.
I wasn't going to
Greninja
acknowledge it.
Engineers. But please let us know. Take out this game's data, find out.
Kurgan Hammer, are you listening?
Confirmed Greninjaneer.
That SD basically spelled doom for
SD against Diddy Kong?
for-
GG.
yeah, that's GG. If you SD against, because it's so hard to stop Diddy Kong's progress against you if you're behind. Guru's got these Trixies though. Got banana Trixies, including Slip into Death.
Slipping to death.
That is pretty
true
good
combo.
Trixie. Pretty good Trixie.
Shoutouts to the new overlay using all caps font, which means they never have to ask somebody, all right, which letters are capital and which letters aren't, because everyone is capital.
But now you won't be able to tell if my 0 is a 0 or an O.
We're about to find out. Hold on.